Number 31. The Pet Lover. These guys just love their pets to the max. Whether it be cats, dogs, horses, small pets, they have them all. And they usually have not one, not two, but tons of them in one family. Even their pet's family tree is much more complicated than their Sims. Number 32. The Easily Bored. These Simmers have a really short attention span on their game. If they start a new game, in just a few moments they will get bored with it already. So, they will abandon their old save file and start a new one with a brand new family and environment. And again, after a while, they'll get bored with that save file and eventually leave that one to start yet another new game. This repeated action will keep going and going and going until their load game menu looks like this. So many abandoned families. Number 33. The Rotational Player. These guys can't play in only one save file. They usually have multiple different families with their own unique stories and personalities and keep changing between them. If they get bored with one save file, they will stop playing on that particular save file and play on another. If they also get bored on that one, they will save that one and move on to the other save files. And it keeps going on and on and on until they go back to the first save file. What differs them between the easily bored simmer is that they won't abandon their old save files and will keep going back to them again. Number 34. The Consistent Player. These simmers only play on one save file and no other. They don't have multiple save files and keeps on playing the same save file no matter what. At the end of the day, their Sims family tree will have tons of generations and their whole town is already replaced by new generations of Sims. But one of their biggest fear is corrupted save file. If they somehow get it, unless they had backed up their save before, well then all hope is lost. Number 35. The Ugly Sim Maker. It's not that they're bad at making sims or something, well, maybe some of them are so bad that they're considered in this category, but these players intentionally create the ugliest, weirdest, freakiest, nastiest, most hideous sim to have ever lived. They actually wanted to make the ugliest sim ever existed, and they sometimes show it off to the gallery. Some of them even go as far as having them make babies together to see the nasty result, or see how many generations of normal looking sims does it take to make their offspring look normal again. Number 36. The Unserious. They usually play the game normally at first, but when given the opportunity to do stupid stuff with an obviously bad consequence, and they already know and understand the consequence, they say, why not? And do that stuff anyway, even if it means consuming the Sim's life. Something like eating a poorly made pufferfish nigiri, going outside during a thunderstorm, jumping into a pond filled with hungry sharks, stuff like those. They think that it's just a game anyway and they can just revive the dead Sim by the usual method or by cheats. Or they just let them stay dead and move on with their game. Number 37. The Seasonal Player. The simmers usually get crazy excited when a new pack got announced. Once it's out, they buy that particular pack immediately and they play the crap out of the game to try out the features it offers. But after a few days, or sometimes even a few hours, they got bored and stopped playing the game completely until another new pack gets announced. And if that happens, the same exact sequence will repeat. Number 38. The Collector. The simmers are obsessed with collectibles in the game. They will do anything to complete the household collections list without cheating and will look everywhere in every part of the world to obtain it. They usually have a room in their house dedicated for keeping and showcasing all of their collections so far. There are so much types of collectibles such as snow globes, postcards, figurines, small aliens, frogs, insects, skulls, ancient treasures, etc. Number 39. The TYCOON. The simmers love money and they're basically a workaholic. They will try to gain as much money as possible without cheating in every way possible. Whether it be from paintings, starting a restaurant, running a veterinarian business, being a YouTuber, writing a book, becoming an archaeologist, having the highest ranking job, having a retail business, programming, gardening, joining gaming tournaments, going to another planet, just everything that can get them that sweet cash. Sometimes they will also buy some expensive yet often useless objects in the game to flaunt their wealth, but since they're too busy working, they will rarely use them. Number 40. The Shipper. These people are basically the Cupid in this game. They will try to make two characters, either real and or fictional, and make them a couple, start a family, and maybe have babies. Something like shipping Ariana Grande and Jaden Smith, Iron Man and Black Widow, Peach and Mr. Bean, Gerald of Rivia and Dwayne Johnson, Donald Trump and Kim Kardashian, PewDiePie and T-Series, yeah, you get the idea. Number 41. The Experimenter. These people are extremely curious regarding the game and especially on how it works. They will always have some kind of questions or theory and try to prove it in the game, such as, what if you play as the Grim Reaper? What if you try for baby with the Grim Reaper? What if you marry the Grim Reaper? What if you turn the Grim Reaper into a vampire? What if you kill the Grim Reaper? Can you make the Grim Reaper become pregnant? And seriously, why is every experiment has to be related to the Grim Reaper? Number 42. The Failed Architect. These people are just bad at building. Every building they make will just end up as a rectangular shoebox with doors, windows, and a roof. Even if they have already seen all the building tutorials, watched all the speed builds on YouTube, mimicked real-life house and buildings, and observed existing houses in the game, sometimes they will just end up building another giant shoebox. And in the end, they'll either use that shoebox house anyway or find a new house from the gallery. Number 43. The LGBTQ Player. These players really adore playing as LGBTQ Sims. They like to play with gay Sims, lesbian Sims, bisexual Sims, transgender Sims, and others more than straight Sims. They will even try to fill the entire neighborhood with those Sims to make their world more diverse. Number 44. The Bugs and Glitches Lover. These simmers are extremely obsessed with unintentional bugs and glitches in the game. Not the game-breaking one, of course, but the silly and hilarious ones, both visual and gameplay glitches that can entertain them, or give them nightmares. It can be something like two Sims sitting in the same spot, a Sim sitting in the air, Sims with deformed physical glitches, and this.
I can show you the world, shining shimmer.
They also like to watch Sims glitch compilation in YouTube. Shameless self-promotion. Number 45. The Friend of the World. These simmers are just really outgoing. They will try to be friends with everyone in the game. It could be their neighbor, a random passerby, their co-workers, the pizza delivery guy, the mailman, the Grim Reaper, the freak with the leprechaun hat that's always around the city for no reason. Everyone. But one of the unfortunate things being this type of simmer is that their phone will always be bombarded by messages and phone calls every single time. Number 46. The Enemy of the World. Well, these simmers are basically the complete opposite of the previous entry. They hate everyone and will do everything to make them their enemy, since it's much easier than making friends in this game. Their spouse, their kids, everyone in the welcome wagon. Stupid welcome wagon, such a useless event. Another random passerby, an alien in another planet, the giant teddy bear, that weirdo in a raccoon costume, the talking toilet, just everyone. But look on the bright side, at least your phone is free from those annoying... Wait, what's this? Oh, never mind. People are sending hate messages to you instead now. Number 47. The Simstagrammer. These simmers love Instagram as much as they love The Sims. So, they made a real Instagram account dedicated for their Sims. Their feed will be filled with photos of their Sims with their friends and family. It's pretty much like the usual Instagram posts you see every day, except that they're Sims. And some of them even have a pretty big following. Number 48. The Nomad. These players get bored easily with their own home. They will always bulldoze their entire house and then build a new one from scratch, or find a new one from the gallery. They will also just move out from their current home and get a new home on a different lot, whether if it's down the street or in a different neighborhood altogether. They will keep moving out and changing their house over and over and over again. Number 49, the real-life player. These simmers really want to simulate their real life and its environment in the game. They will make their own self as a sim along with their real-life family, real-life friends, real-life enemies, in which they will put in a fenced swimming pool, real-life neighbors, real-life home, literally anything in the real world into the game. They will even try to simulate actual events that happen to them in real life. Number 50, the clown. These guys play The Sims with the purpose to find some hilarious, nonsensical, and silly stuff the game usually have. You know, stuff such as the game's logic that doesn't make sense, like the fact that you can meet some passerby and then marry them in the same exact day. You can fix a broken dollhouse just by banging it with a hammer, and other weird stuff. Some of them also want to share these funny stuffs to the others by making some jokes and memes about it and post it to the social media. Some even made a YouTube series dedicated to The Sims' absurd logic. Another shameless self-promotion. Number 51, the retro. These players are the one who still play older The Sims game. So they basically play The Sims 3, The Sims 2, The Sims 1, or even other Sims games such as The Sims Medieval, The Sims Castaway Stories, etc. regularly. They still play them because they hate The Sims 4 and the direction it's going, or just still love that particular The Sims game more. But of course, there are still some who play both The Sims 4 and the previous Sims games because they like both of them. Number 52, the exploiter. The simmers will find any loopholes in the game and try to take advantage of them to the max without using any cheat codes, such as moving in with some filthy rich family to get their ridiculous amount of money and then kill them since they're useless now, making a club consisting of random people that loves cleaning stuff and fixing broken things and just have them gather in your home when you need to clean or fix the entire house, and anything else that will benefit them. Number 53, the Perfectionist. These simmers really want to have the most perfect sim. They want their sim to have the most perfect looking facial feature and body shape, all positive traits. Hey look, they even got the Perfectionist trait. Perfect home, perfect job, lots of friends with no enemies, perfect partner, perfect kids, no drama or conflicts, and their needs need to be green all the time. If they see one of their needs turn yellow, they have to stop everything that they are doing and fulfill that need first before proceeding. Number 54, the urban planner. These players love to make their own world from scratch. They will wipe out everything from a neighborhood, including the Sims, the buildings, the houses, and then replace them entirely with a completely new look, with new houses, mansions, bar, gym, museum, cafe, dance club, park, swimming pool, etc. Some people will take the challenge to build all the stuff from the ground up, but here I literally just used the most popular filter from the gallery and grabbed these buildings from there. They will even replace the old pre-made Sims with brand new families and Sims to spice things up. Number 55, the Observer. The simmers are either lazy or just curious. They will turn on autonomy for their game and observe their sim do all stuff on their own will without controlling them, and laugh at how stupid they are while not under their control, such as eating an obviously spoiled food and screaming on a fire instead of extinguishing it. Sometimes they forgot to turn the game off because they have to go somewhere, and after coming back, their game is already a chaos. Number 56, the Matriarchies or Patriarchies. These simmers strictly want to play either as a male for Patriarchies or female for Matriarchies. They will start with one of them first and then lead the family as them. They will even try to have a son or a daughter only. If they have multiple kids, they will continue playing as their son or their daughter to advance throughout the gameplay. Number 57, the Dreamer. These players will try to make their real-life self in the game and make them have the most perfect life as possible. They'll make their sim self live in a huge mansion, loved by many people, eat all delicious high-quality meals, have a high-ranking stable job, be talented in a lot of skills, have a perfect family and perfectly mannered kids with a bright future, and other wonderful stuff. But in reality, they're just sitting alone in the dark playing this game in a small apartment while eating a box of frozen leftover pizza and still in debts, crying and wishing that all of these are real. Number 58. The child or baby hater. These people really hate children and or babies in the game because it just adds up to their chores and responsibilities in the game and will reduce their free time just to take care of them. Plus, babies are just so annoying to take care of. They either had no baby at all, or if they do have one, they force them to age up immediately with their birthday cake to either kids, teenagers, or young adults. Number 59. The pirate. These guys prefer, well, not to buy the game, but they pirate them instead. There are plenty of reasons on why they pirate instead of buy. Maybe because they can't afford the game, maybe they just wanna check out the game first, maybe they don't want to give a single penny to EA because of their jerk moves lately, but they still want to play the game. But just remember this, if you like the game, buy it. And finally, number 60, the absent. These guys loves everything about The Sims. They browse about it every day, they talk about it with their friends, they get hyped on all the upcoming packs, they watch all the YouTubers playing it. Yeah, some of them are one of the biggest fans of the franchise. But there's just one important thing, they don't own the game at all. It's usually because they can't afford it, they don't have the necessary platform to play it, their parents won't allow them to play it, they prefer to watch others play it instead, or they do have a computer, but its specs aren't enough to run the game properly. Wait, are they considered as The Sims players though? Whatever. And those are 30 more types of The Sims players according to me. So, what type of players are you? Did I still miss other types of players? If so, let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you haven't watched the first 30 types of The Sims players video, be sure to watch it as well. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. I hope that you click the like button below. And if you like this kind of content and want some more, be sure to subscribe to the channel. See you later!